Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Nerd Geek Life. I am not your host, Owen. Today we are once again back in Anthem, as if the various titles didn't give it away. I also choke on just something dust. Hello, Tots! Well, this Friday's stream marks the end of my first week of dying. Oh, jeez. It also marks the end of my first week of a supervisory role in which I did not have fun. As predicted in the past, being in charge of people is something I would rather avoid. Yes, I'm perfectly fine. I just, I think I breathed a bit of phlegm. Very inadvisable. Breathing phlegm.
Hey, Bren.
Oh, freelancer. Hello.
Everything okay? You seem preoccupied lately. It's not like that.
Yes,
What?
clunking without proper
No,
protective equipment.
Distracted.
Thick rubber gloves needed.
Talk to me, Bren. I'm here to help.
Okay. I'm writing.
And it looks like it's troubling you.
I'm writing stories.
What?
No, for the love of all Gazics. Have you ever heard of the Crimson Lancer?
The radio show? It's one of Alec's favorites.
You know it? Who's your favorite character? Wait, forget I asked. I don't want to ruin this already tenuous friendship.
So what does this have to do with your writing?
Sometimes the show just doesn't go the way it's supposed to. When my brain needs a rest from my work, I rewrite the show. Myself. So it's better.
But why not just add to it? Change it.
I suppose. Things can't always go the way I want them to. Here or in the field. But when I rewrite the shows, everything goes exactly according to
There is a
plan.
hidden cough.
My plan.
Does anyone
It
else
lurks
ever
at the back of my
My work is
throat,
very well received.
waiting,
By whom exactly?
watching.
I have no idea. I post them on a board downstairs under a different name. Appreciative letters from Crimson Dancer
There we go.
69.
You've got to let me see them. They sound excellent.
If you find the board, you too can send feedback. Unless you think Anson dating Kista is a good idea. Then I don't want to hear it.
Gazics?
Oh, freelancer. Great timing. I've been thinking
Thingy.
about Shaper relics.
Where's this heading?
All that Shaper energy sloshing around keeps activating relics. Or reactivating them. It never ends. We really need more experienced Lancers keeping them in check.
Should I just warm up my javelin now?
Well, if you have time to stop the Shaper menace.
Oh, the awkward girl, yes. I refer to her as... What was she described as? Sharp and reliable. Yes, she was introduced as a sharp and reliable person. I think that is a perfectly sarcastic description. So her nickname for me is now Sharp and Reliable.
Hey,
I learned something about a certain someone that I believe may be of interest to you.
I doubt it.
Yeah, right. Brace yourself, because this is gonna hit you pretty hard. Sentinel Dax is actually a princess.
Everyone in the fort knows that.
Really?
Yes, it's common knowledge.
Oh, well, it's still pretty interesting, though, right?
It was the first 50 times I heard it.
Okay, I hear you. But you're still gonna come to me for all your inside information, right?
I never did.
So,
You don't want to be
nothing
too
for this?
reliable.
No.
Whew.
Makes people
Good.
take it for
Okay,
granted.
So, hey, do you want to go for a bite or something?
Nope.
I get it. Next time, I swear I'm gonna be a better friend. I will always be your friend.
What a slightly autistic fellow. In all the liability ways.
Hi, Marilla. How are you?
I don't know. I went looking for your father's ashes so we could spread them. They weren't there.
Doesn't mean we can't still have a memorial for him.
No, the vase wasn't there. And it's strange, now that I'm trying to remember some things you've said. I wonder, I don't know if the vase was ever there. I'm not sure what's happening anymore.
That's because your memory is playing tricks on you.
Why would it do that?
To protect you from painful things that happened.
Like what?
Why is the vase important?
Your dad, of course. He died. But I already knew that.
How did he die?
He was and
What? How?
I
This is
prefer the
important.
term eccentric.
I don't want to remember that day.
You've been in denial. Remembering what happened is the only way to get past this.
The truth almost killed me.
Except it didn't. You're still here. You're strong. What happened?
It was a warm day. Fremont was hot that time of year. You were playing with your father, pretending you were a
Prefer the term
pilot.
creative.
He was roaring
Yes,
like an
well,
R6
that
chasing
too.
You. You were so young. Your little legs scampering around, so happy.
It's not by accident
It's okay.
that
The
practically
siren
all
started.
of
Gunfire
the
was everywhere.
most celebrated
Someone thought it was a
artists,
Dominion
be it
ahead.
in music,
Then the
art,
explosions.
sculpture, even philosophy,
I
if you want to
thought
call
you
that an art, rather than
ran over.
a pavement vomit.
Your father was bleeding, but you were on top
None
of
of them were,
piles of concrete.
normal,
I tried lifting it, but it was too heavy.
if you know what I
You were
mean.
yelling, Daddy's hurt, help me. I pulled him away. Then there was another explosion.
But
The rubble
something
burst.
tells me the people
You.
of this fort are,
You,
You can do this.
they're just plain old
Died.
different.
my brave little boy. You were supposed to grow up and be a freelancer. Fall in love. Become a man. But you never did. Because I couldn't save you. Can you ever forgive me?
It's better if you forgive yourself.
How can I? Your father. He died the next day. They took him away. I never got to bury him. Or you.
None of it was your fault.
But I loved them. So much.
They wouldn't want you to blame yourself. They'd want you to be happy again. Can you do that?
I think so. Yes. But you're not Kyla, are you?
No. Just a friend trying to help.
Well, I'd be proud to be your mother. What you've done for me. I spent 10 years waiting for someone who would never come. You saved me.
I just gave you a little money. You saved yourself.
My thanks could never be enough, but thank you.
Be well. Take care of yourself.
That's a sad little story. The old lady lost her son and her husband and would rather believe that they'd come back someday than that they were never coming back.
Hey, Zell.
So she
Keeping busy?
decided that
Just your
I
favorite.
was her son.
Of course.
What's on the docket? Basic repairs?
Always. Plus, I'm refurbishing the inner lining of Wright's Javelin. And Sentinel Hayden's getting extra lumbar support whether he likes it or not. It's an easy ad.
Small comforts make a big difference.
People underestimate that. Those comforts make life better out there. Even if you don't work every day. I like to think that matters. Especially since my son told me he's going to be a freelancer.
How old is he?
11. He'll want to be a dozen things before I have to worry. But I still worry.
You abandoned her the minute she shuts up. Yes, yes I did. It's important when somebody's coming out of a severe case of denial is to not give them the option to sink back into it. I'm a very good son. My mummy says so. My mummy says that I'm special.
What we do is important, but it's not easy. Or safe.
Just what every mother wants to hear.
Better to go in with eyes open. Then you just have to decide if it's worth it.
He's got time before it comes to that. You lot are his heroes, though.
It's good to have heroes. Good to know they're just human, too.
There's a reason I like you. Go on then, hero. I'll see you around.
Now, I can't remember what I picked up last time, so we're going to take a look. Okay, well we haven't tried this one yet. Okay, so we have an energy thing, we have an explosive thing. Are special, well I guessed it that much. Those pancakes are too perfect for a mere mortal to make. Oh, I am very special indeed, I am. I've been described as a medical wonder. Oh,
There's my
appearance.
favorite customer.
Ooh, we can actually change the colour of stuff. N7. A little bit of Mass Effect. Okay, I have 21,000 coins. That looks like I've been shit upon from a great height. Nah. I will save my coins. No. What does this guy have? He sells things. These things are so expensive.
Welcome to my store. Browse away.
Oh. Oh ho ho. Yeah, but really not worth buying right now.
You better be ready to shop because our goods are fresh.
Recurring Vengeance, legendary gear. Give it, what is it? Legendary assault launcher. Okay, that was cool. I can buy legendary stuff for a mere 2,000.
You want to eradicate? Then first you intimidate.
Plus 225% gear damage. 25% ammo pickup. 20% L1 damage, which is my grenade, I think. 15% shotgun damage. Meh, don't use them. Detonating a combo grants 100% charge. Cool. So I can just keep comboing this. Ooh, I am now a rare ranger. That guy sells digital armor skins made for war. What a great contribution to society. I'm sure that the people of Fort Tarsis are paying their taxes, and if you are funding your local war machine, you should be allowed to write personalised messages on the ammunition and the armour. Okay, and oh, we don't want public. We want private. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, nope, wrong one. Private, thank you. Launch, and there we go. Yes, Tots. I asked why you were playing this game almost every day. No offense, but I believe there are more entertaining games. There are!
You need to silence it.
I'll get over there.
Now, I am only playing this for as far as it takes me to complete the main story. For the sake of stream. After this stream, however, after the main story on this game is complete, I will be streaming Doom Eternal. Oh no, he will kill more, but devil souls. Okay, I guess.
Those echoes should silence that relic. Watch out for the elementals, though. They love Shaper energy.
Well, the intent is, to be quite straightforward about it, I will be playing through a host of games that I already have, but I won't be doing any challenge runs or anything like that because Chris and company already do that sort of thing. The market is quite saturated. So I am assisting in my own special way by just playing through different sorts of games. I don't intend to have any kind of long-running series. The only reason this series is continued as far as it has is because I haven't quite finished the story yet. But we will get there. Oh, I'm supposed to be looking for glowy things, aren't I? Anthem's the only game that I shouldn't play. Oh, come on. It seems to have overheated again.
There. Now you can get rid of those hostiles. Oh, I am glad to see that done. Guess what? There's more. So, the Arcanists want us to get some data on Shaper relics from a pair of beacons. Fly out and activate them?
Will do.
Outlaws, here to scrap and steal the beacon. Clear them out, then activate it.
Thank you.
Incoming enemies! Okay, now you'd better take out any active hostiles nearby.
Maybe normal is getting a little too easy again.
Great, go to the
There we
next
go.
beacon. Oh, it's not far.
Okay.
Yay, beacons. Wave defense.
New enemies inbound.
Keep your head up, okay?
You crepe pancake? You know, I still haven't made any. My pancakes cost a bit of a bit of your soul, Tots. I was gonna say they cost a bit of my soul, but I don't really have one.
Research site. Take it back.
Understood.
Randomly attacked by Anrisars. Wonderful. Of course I don't have a soul, I'm half ginger.
No sign of the spy. Typical. See if you can find any clues on where they went.
I'll take a look.
Well, that's a clue.
Those poor arcanists. Well, I don't think we can learn anything here. It doesn't look like the tent has anything useful.
Got something.
There's a storm javelin part of that crate. I wonder... Oh, there! It's that Dominion javelin signature. There's the Dominion. Fight them long enough and I bet that spy will show.
Yeah, man. Bring forth the big boss.
The Dominion spy came out to play, and they brought a Fury? Where was that hiding?
Brought a what? What the hell is that thing?
Fury's dead. Good. Spy down. Grab that stolen fragment. Fragment. Good. That finishes things here. You really helped the Sentinels out today. Thanks. We won't forget it.
Easy peasy. Taking just a moment to bully the dog. Yes, I bully you. Iconic component blueprints have been unlocked in the forge. Well, we'll have to see about that. Ooh, yay! Level 25. Okay, so straight onto another mission. I believe we have a couple, or maybe not anymore. And we are going to go for hard. Because I think that little rocket launcher that I picked up earlier is it's carrying me a little bit. Tell you a story about my first game? Well, there isn't too much of a story to tell about games like that when I started gaming. It would have been probably a game called Mega Bomberman on the Sega Mega Drive. Me and my mum used to play that together all the time. She loved it. Personally, I think she just enjoyed blowing me up.
You're all here and able to speak to me.
Oh, wonderful.
Isn't it? Well, I do hope you find something fascinating back at the ruins. Shaper instruments. Never a dull moment.
I am lucky. My mum's a bit of a savage, you know. She, a few years ago I bought a Nerf gun, and the first thing she did with it was shoot me in the throat. Right in the Adam's apple.
That's not gonna happen. Can't you let anyone have a moment of happiness?
Watch out for scorpions in the area. Must have moved in recently. Better do something about them. They'll get in the way of your investigation.
Hmm? That's a lot of things.
Think I got them all.
Wonderful. It'll be much easier to continue your investigation without scorpions in your way.
No, you can't have my mum. She's mine.
They've dissolved. No bodies, just goo.
Blood.
Definitely not blood.
Decomposition? Too quick. Unlikely. Perhaps the manifold. Side effect of division?
Right, but what do I do?
Samples would be helpful.
That's really gross.
Bring the samples to a Runa call. Yes, our discussions have led to a hypothesis that the split in warped reality. There are side effects. The Runa call specializes in that. She's on expedition helping the Sentinels.
On it.
You don't like anything. Dominion soldiers dissolving is bad news. Relax. We shouldn't jump to conclusions. So you're just gonna sit around. Where are you going?
What is happening? Can this argument wait until I get back to the fort?
Sumner's left. He just got up and left.
Left the lab?
I don't know. Just find a route to call. We'll deal with this back here.
Crap. Scars.
Those Sentinels need your help.
The audio is glitching out, something rotten on here.
Back in business.
It's like I need to reduce some numbers. Oh boy.
Where's the Runa call?
The Scars took her. They took most of the Arcanist. I'll show you.
You're hurt. Stay here. I'll handle it.
Be careful. There's an Ascari leading them. Huge, dangerous. It's been making trouble.
Ooh, another spider tank on hard mode. Yay! I'm sorry, did you just shoot me?
A makeshift prison camp?
See the Arcanists.
It's a bloody cheek. Hello, Papanokis. This game gets so much hate. Looks pretty good to me. It's it does become apparent.
Thank you. I wasn't looking forward to whatever that Ascari had planned for us.
A runa call?
Yeah?
This is the state that it's in now, and it has been out for a number of years now.
To analyze
I think.
Where did you get this? The energies it's giving off.
It's still got a couple of little display bugs in it, but overall I haven't seen anything quite as bad as what were made out at the time, but I believe it had a very rough launch and people just lost interest immediately. And a lot of games like this, they live and die with a character, well, with a player count. Once the number of players dropped, it became... Well, let's just say that I have tried the multiplayer, the various seasonal content things, and it has been crap on that count. And without players, it's going to stay that way. But nobody's going to want to play it much without players.
Do we know what this Ascari looks like?
The Sentinel said it was huge
If that makes
and
sense.
dangerous.
shouldn't face tank that.
That should take care of it.
Good work. Head back to the fort and we'll see if Aruna discovered anything about those samples.
Biggest complaint I remember seeing is the repetitiveness, but what game isn't overly repetitive? This is a good point. The story isn't very gripping. I have played a lot of Destiny before, and I don't know if I've been tainted because of it. There are a lot of things that can be drawn in direct comparisons. You can even see how different variations of enemies move similar to things that we've seen before. The gameplay, what they've gone for. This is third person, obviously, Destiny first person, but they drew heavily off it. I don't think they did enough to make it their own, though. So the story isn't great, but it's not terrible either. There's a couple of things I have issue with, like, I think the whole principle of the freelancers losing the trust of everyone instantly because they've fudged one mission is a bit extreme. But I haven't had any major complaints. The biggest complaint I have is there aren't enough variations between missions. There is so much wave defense, so much collect a thing and put it in another thing. And for all the talk of the Shapers, the Shaper relics, we don't... Like, there's supposed to be these almost mystical things that can alter reality, but they don't seem to want to do that much with them. But it is early days yet, and even now they are still introducing new enemy types and new things, but it's very slow. And I'm not sure what I think now is going to be the same as what I think when I reach the end of the game. Oh, we'll get there. Oh, it is dead. It's dead as a doornail. You can still find people doing free play, and you'll never be long if you want to do a like a dungeon thing on normal mode. But if you want to do a dungeon on hard mode, you'll be waiting a long time if you find anyone, ever. And you really will have trouble finding people just to do missions with.
Hello again, Merelda.
Hi, freelancer. Don't worry, I know who you are.
How are you doing?
Much better. All thanks to you.
Couldn't leave you to suffer like that.
You were everything I'd hoped Kylo would grow up to be.
I'm flattered.
It's true. It was hard letting go.
Kyler sounded like a great kid. You'll always have memories of the good times.
There were plenty of those.
You feeling better?
A lot of crying. But mostly a lot of laughing. I looked at paintings I made of him. He was something special.
Must feel like a weight is lifted.
More like a boulder. This is my last day here. I'm moving to Anthem to be with my sister.
Fresh air, fresh start.
That's the plan. Hope to start
The
painting
missions
again
can't be
too.
repetitive,
So
the
this is
slower the story
I think it is.
changes. This is the biggest thing that this game
Not that I
cannot
didn't enjoy
understand.
your company, but time to
Yeah,
move on.
it's...
Goodbye, freelancer.
I've struggled to put it into words, but it's almost as if they've developed this big, beautiful world, lots of flashy explosions and stuff, and they've got an idea for a story. Okay, it's nothing super riveting. You know, you're not going to find yourself bolted to the seat or anything like that, but it's good enough. They just can't seem to join the two together.
Strider arrived last week, barely.
Didn't even see her there.
Good. You're here. Those samples you brought me, what were they?
Well, they used to be Dominion.
I thought it might be something like that. Reality decay is not pretty.
Reality
See,
decay?
when you first saw the
When a
game,
shaper
it was
instrument taps
you were
into the
extremely
anthem,
intrigued,
it
lovely
affects
concept.
reality, and
Shortly after, it
reality
started
is
getting
a
the
lot more
negative,
stable
and I
than
never
we
picked it
think
up.
it is.
Well,
One
I
incorrect
actually picked this
variable
copy up
and
for a
the
single
entire equation
£1
collapses.
at the local
Reality
CEX.
collapses. These
And
Dominion,
seeing that, I
whatever
thought,
happened
you
to
know,
them
what the
altered
hell, I'll
their
give it a
nature,
go.
the fundamentals of their existence. But it wasn't right. Something wasn't right. They couldn't last. What's this got to do with Matthias?
Whatever happened to these Dominion happened to Matthias, too.
You're not saying...
The manifold affected him. It means they are unstable and in real danger. I gotta go.
If I were to make a cringy as fuck comparison, I'd say that this game is stuck in a pre-The Taken King expansion. Remember Destiny 1, how it kind of sucked before The Taken King kind of overhauled the whole game?
We have some of the worst
This game hasn't had
action.
a Taken King expansion.
Hello, Burndle. How's a Fort maintenance game?
It's challenging. People continue to ignore
Yep,
glaring
£1.
safety issues.
Well worth it if you
It's
ask me.
only a matter of time until someone is seriously injured.
Come on. Is it really that bad?
We have a cable problem. There are electrical cords and ropes strewn about all over the fort. This is a serious tripping hazard.
Really?
A mechanic tripped in the forge area yesterday and broke her thumb. That accident was 100% preventable.
Oh god, this guy's the very embodiment of my worst enemy. A health and safety officer. The option I need to pick here isn't on screen. Okay, let's wind him up a bit instead.
Really? How are you going to stop people from tripping?
I will implement a bylaw that requires people to properly bundle or store all loose rope and cable.
You want to make loose cords illegal?
Yes. And standing water.
Standing water? You mean puddles?
Standing water is a breeding ground for insects and should be cleared within a reasonable time after a rainfall. Puddles not only
Milk Aaron, yes.
They're another tripping hazard.
I refused to talk to him for a good long while, but I realised that I get points for loyalty and stuff. You get all these different loyalty bars, and you're supposed to unlock things, different recipes to create equipment, but I don't quite understand it yet. Well, I do understand the concept of getting recipes to make things, but I don't really get what I've unlocked when I go to the screen to see.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to sign the petition.
That's a shame. This bylaw will make our civic environment safer and more livable. I'm trying my best to create a fort we can all call home.
That's nice. I'm sure people appreciate it.
They will, eventually. Did you know we're refurbishing the fountain?
That must be difficult.
It is. I'm very busy. That's why I need to cut this short. Goodbye.
What a tart. That would be a very solid third option. I don't think they'd let us do anything violent towards the NPCs, though. Which is sad. Okay, so if I actually do a bit of reading, it tells me, roughly, what I'll unlock. Ooh, bronze plating.
You're back. That is you, isn't it? I can't quite focus my eyeballs.
Where's Sumner? And where's the manifold?
He was impatient. He wanted to pursue his own theory.
He took it and pushed me. Not hard, but it hurt my feelings.
What did Aruna say?
The Dominion soldiers were affected by some kind of reality decay as a result of their divide.
Reality shifting in unintended ways. As a result, they were
wobbly. Jelly that didn't quite set. Oh, that explains why I'm feeling oddly porous. It's not a great feeling. And none of my limbs work right.
We need Sumner back.
And the manifold. The generator of the effect must be part of the solution.
Do you know where he went?
He talked about needing a drink. Maybe...
They are a bit.
How long do
there's 3 of these guys now. There were just one.
Please hurry.
And they're all the same guy. They decided to play with one of those aforementioned reality-bending artifacts that the game doesn't use to its full potential. And they split. It's now a very literal case of multiple personality disorder. And every personality has its own body. Fun times.
Man, with something like that, you should really soak it. I'm so glad to see you. I've been wanting to warn you about the bar owner.
Okay.
Her name is Max.
All right.
Now be careful with her. I'm telling you this as a friend.
I wouldn't consider us friends.
Well, maybe not yet, but I feel like we're getting to know each other, and that's a start, right?
Well...
Don't answer. What you need to know is that Max
might be
connected to regulators. Word in the fort is, if you owe her money and don't pay up, you could end up face down in a Scar encampment, torn apart by Wyvern.
But if she's got regulator connections, why wouldn't she turn
essentially, one's turned into a femboy, another one is really aggressive, and the third is...
You're welcome, my friend.
He had the unfortunate fate of having the ability to detect sarcasm taken from him.
Good to see you, freelancer.
And sense of humour.
Ah, freelancer. Let me guess. Looking for Matthias?
Yes, one of them.
He wanted a drink but wasn't allowed in. He's been banned from the premises for months.
Great. So he's gone now.
I tried to talk to him about the samples you found, but he didn't seem interested. He was always easily distracted, but never rude. It was odd.
It's complicated. That one, Sumner, appears to be the abrasive side of Matthias.
We should find him. I don't know how quickly the reality decay could set in.
Got it.
This is why when you need people to not move, you're best off nailing them to the floor.
I can sense the link, but I can't seem to make the connection. But I can track him. Got him. He's by the forge.
Now, I don't know if you remember when the game came out, we had essentially this view with the slow walking through the fort, the little marketplace.
Not well, I imagine.
And it looks so vibrant. But this is basically the entire place. Yeah, I still remember the gameplay demo that the devs put out. Oh yeah, the robot designs are good. You can change little bits on them. There's half a dozen currencies in the game, of course there is, but, you know, a lot of them you can pick up without too much trouble. The gold coins, for example, that you used to buy the bulk of the... what's the word? Nope, it's gone. Wording is hard. I've lost the ability to word. Give me a second. Nope, it's not coming. Those things that you wear. Not clothes, I mean the designs, the decals and things like that. Oh, not upgrades. Yeah, words. I knew I should have played this with actual scotch and beer. Cosmetics, that's the word. Thank you. Yeah, most of your cosmetics are bought with an in-game currency that you can earn every week through just playing. And they're not locked behind any silly, crazy challenges either. Quite straightforward. Not entirely sure how to get the crystals. Yeah, I appreciate it.
I'm tracking Sumner's position. Do you see it?
Yes, going after it.
The world is gorgeous, but it suffers the typical drawback of not really having anything in it to explore.
I'm trying to get to him.
Hurry. Maddie's lost the ability to perceive time and space normally.
What?
It's complicated.
Go as fast as I can.
Looks like he's stopped. You should be able to catch up.
Thoughts on HD2? What's a HD2? I guess that kind of answers our question. Oh, Helldivers. Now, I haven't played it, and I've been avoiding everybody who is playing it, because I don't want anyone to ruin it for me. I did play with the first Helldivers a little bit. Not much, albeit. I was never particularly fond of the whole top-down games. I've played a couple, but not enough to mention. Oh, grenades. But I am very interested in playing Helldivers too. Yeah, don't ruin anything for me. I will eventually be balls deep in that game. Why the... Well, that explains where everything came from. Standing right under a portal.
Were quick to attack. Do you think they ambushed Sumner?
Wouldn't rule it out.
He must be in the area. They can
Because
likely
he's
hurt
books with
or
death
worse.
worth.
We need to find him quickly.
I see what you did there. There was actually a bug I read about today. Something about some achievements or progress sort of thingy not tracking properly.
Off for some reason.
Hello? Freelancer, is that you?
Sumner? Matthias?
Yes, it's me. Bloody scars, I knew I couldn't take them and there was a crack in the rock.
And you couldn't fit into it while wearing a javelin.
Wait, I think this passage leads me to the room I was looking for. I'll keep going.
Stay where you are.
I can handle myself, and I'm already here. There'll be another entrance. Meet me inside.
I'm sending you a location. All the maps mark it as a subterranean passageway. It could lead to the cave network that Sumner's trapped in.
Well, it's already been fixed. Oh, that's good. I have heard quite a few good things about the habits of the devs with this one. So,
Was that Sumner?
Strapped underground somewhere.
you know, it's
None of his major organs have liquefied.
Major organs? What about the non-major organs?
Just bring back the manifold and Sumner as soon as you can.
Why there's so many bloody elementals. Better. Yeah, favourite part of the game are the devs are there and listen to the players. Good.
No, I'm a cipher, not some kind of cavern oracle.
I guess there's only one way to find out.
And I know lots of the time when people offer suggestions, they don't really expect them to be, you know, implemented there and then, or anything like that. And there are a number of people who just aren't really worth listening to. You come across that. But with an entire group of interested parties all spitballing ideas, it's good to see that the devs aren't too proud to, you know, pick up a couple of ideas, pick up a couple of things.
I'm sensing some strange energy. What's down there?
I don't know, but Sumner has the manifold with him. He came here for a reason.
Glow it.
Freelancer, you there?
On my way.
I found what I'm looking for. Yes, the residence of this place is exactly what I need.
Oh crap, I don't fancy being frozen. political views and personal preferences aside, yes. And that is one of the good things I've been hearing. They are just not having any politics in the game at all, under any circumstances of any kind. Probably the most important decision anyone can make these days. It's all gotten a bit sketchy out there, and we are playing these things to play again, after all. Not everything has to be a lecture. Stop bullying me. Crap. Oh, come on. Stop to choke a little bit and the sneaking behind me. Me. Right, fine. Oh, hell no. Not while I've got no armor.
Responding to its surroundings. Perfect.
What are you doing? Be careful.
Arrow thought taking the manifold to a different rune would provide us with additional insight. Different rune, different energies. He was right, but we knew we needed javelin to get out of here, and neither of them had the guts to borrow one.
You mean steel?
Sure, whatever.
So.
Sumner, what's happening?
It's their game, let them build it the way they want to. They don't necessarily ignore those views, so to speak, they just choose not to respond, which you think is healthy. Yes, exactly.
Leave it to me and fix that relic.
Why? Oh, am I glad they're only lesser ones. annoyed they're only buying crap, dropping crap loot though. Titans is Titans. There should be blues here.
No time to waste. We need to get back to the others.
I have so many pretty blues right now. No, not Psyker, just, these guys are supposed to be... They don't have any magical powers or anything, they're basically just massive nerds. Unless you mean the Titans. Those are also massive nerds. Oh, I did just pew-pew 3 of them to death all at once, so... Oh, I get the 40k memes. Some of them, anyway. So many things. Right, if you'll excuse me for just a second while we enjoy our ample loading screens, I am going to go and empty the old bladder, because I must. Ah, that's better. Never game on a full bladder. You'll make terrible decisions and then get all upset when you die. Oh, hang on. I want to play with my loadout.
Let's see what I can do.
Okay. Looks like fun. It looks a hell of a lot like what I was just using, but, you know. Okay, let's give that a go. traditional sniper rifle. Big damage, one bullet. No, I only use wired. I used to use a lot of wireless stuff, or try to, but that was back when it was all still a bit crap. And I went off it. A bit like air fryers. Not particularly relevant, but the same sort of thing. When they first came out, they were a bit naff. And I got one shortly after they first came out. And it put me off them for life. Unfortunately for me, now apparently they're quite good. But once bitten, twice shy. I have terrible timing. Mainly with technology. Yeah, it's getting better. It is getting better priced. At one point, everything wireless, you were looking at another bloody £30–40 on top of stuff, just for the novelty of it. Okay, so I am getting different weapons and things drop now. That's interesting. Makes me wonder what I'm going to get later on. I am currently rocking, and you'll have to forgive me for actually checking because I'm kind of shit at this. It's a Steel Series one, and I think it cost me about 50 quid, so we're talking middle of the range sort of things there. I think they start around 40. But, yeah, it's been alright, to be honest. It has been alright. And I do like that the actual microphone bit does unplug altogether, because then I can just do away with it, and I know I'm not telling everyone my darkest fantasies by accident, which is always embarrassing. Oh dear, this is going all wrong.
Your teeth are tinkling. The air tastes like purple. The reality decay is getting worse. He's fragmenting.
How can I help?
It's alright. I made peace with it.
This isn't just about you. It's the end of all of us if we don't do something.
There's nothing to do. We don't have the answer. Maybe it was always supposed to end this way. We could just let it be. Let it be. Yes, that's it.
You genius. Get the manifold.
The freelancer removed it from its original housing
After it affected the Dominion soldiers, and when we divided.
You severed the connection again, out of fear.
Courage.
Hold on, where are you going with this?
Manifold needs more time.
It needs to go through its full cycle.
We're gonna have to let the manifold complete what it started.
Let reality settle. But if it settles, that means our division could become permanent.
That's so bad. Certainly won't be.
Razor Barracuda X.
What do you say? Yeah, for a new
I've used Razor a few times. Mainly for keyboard and mouse.
Okay.
I found them a decent and reliable build. Not super expensive, although you can get quite high-end stuff off them. But overall, I'd say good.
Right.
Yeah, that is around mid-tier price-wise. $80.
It has finished its cycle.
That's good, right?
I mean, for that kind of money, you know you're going to be getting something good.
What a rush! I think it worked.
No chance of, liquefying?
Time will tell. But now we have enough to help Alec with your Dawn Shield.
Really?
Yeah, especially with the data Sumner found.
Does this mean Matthias will never be whole again?
Who says we aren't whole? Because, you know, dress right? Because it was
we're not what we were earlier. I just been in recovery, man, guys. So, you know,
you heard what I said. We all should have fear. I assume you meant fearless. Like maybe.
Remember Triton? I don't. Sorry, the only Triton I can remember is the moon of Neptune. And I'm not entirely convinced that it is a moon of Neptune. Oh, a thing. AX Pro headset. Ah, no, I'm not familiar with it. But I'm at a little bit of a disadvantage with that sort of thing, because I was always a console gamer, right from the early days. And I only really started getting headsets and things like that when I got my first PC. And that was years ago now, don't get me wrong. But I missed a lot.
Alec, how's that connection now?
Nothing! Damn it. Nothing. I can't run it.
So take another look at the crown. Something must still be busted.
I've been over this 1,000 times. I swear it does it to spite me.
Halleck. Maybe it's not the javelin.
This hunk of junk's putting our whole plan in danger. Gonna have to delay the mission until I get it working.
Halleck.
I can find other Lancers to come with us, don't worry.
How many freelancers went into the storm with us? You need everyone you can get backing you up in there.
Halleck.
I'll either get this damn thing to run or I'll melt it down. I'll make a real big paperweight.
You're working on console. Did you put it into a USB port?
Halleck.
How long has he been doing this?
Daily at first, then once a month. It's been half a year since his last try.
That long? It isn't the javelin, is it?
No. Sometimes he can almost control it. Sometimes nothing at all. It's been a hard wait.
A hard wait for what?
23.
What?
That's how many freelancers went into the heart of rage at final time. 20 lancers and 3 ciphers who were left catatonic by the Anthem. No one else wanted to try again after that. Not that I blame them. No one but me and Halleck. He used to be the best. You were there. You were there. You remember. I remember. Every single thing we lost. I heard it. For just one moment in the storm, I heard the anthem. For one moment, I understood everything. Now, every moment of every day since, I've heard whispers calling me back, pulling on me like a thread unraveling.
Faith.
I'm glad you're here. I'll leave you with him.
Bloody hell, something got a switch to change between PC and console. That's, I haven't seen such a device. This is alien technology to me. See? Huh. What is this? I've not been into this building before. And It's a shithole.
Okay, please don't hate me, but that link, the one you...
Got elbow deep in her 6'4"?
More like wrist deep, but yeah. It didn't have all the intel I needed.
Again? But you said...
I know. I messed up. Remember my aunt's journal?
The one that proves there's a connection between the Heart of Rage and the Emerald Abyss?
Yeah. It was stolen.
What? When?
Like, 2 months ago?
Why didn't you say so?
Because I thought we could steal the information back without facing the thieves head on.
The outlaws in the cave. They're the ones who took the journal.
Sort of. They work for the guy who took it. A jerk named Talon.
How did this happen?
Minor details. What's done is done. We just gotta keep moving forward.
Okay. What's our next move?
We ambush Talon and steal back the journal.
And you'll show up this time?
You make me sound so flaky. Of course I'll be there.
I am piloting a very futuristic and heavily armed and armoured mech suit. I can fly and shoot really big guns and go pew pew with missiles. And she didn't want me to just go and get the journal back. How many bloody fetch quests have I been on so far? While we're here, I suppose we'll talk to the old lady. I think. Wait.
First you find the tomb of General Tarsus, now the Fortress of Dawn.
Can I go in there anymore? Monarch? A butterfly? Oh dear, I'm not doing very well right now, am I? Build and equip the Dawn Shield. Okay, I can finally do a thing.
Can't let you go unprepared.
Shield of Dawn. Oh, that is actually a lot cheaper than I thought it would be. I now have a shield. Yay. Well, my little mech suit. Yeah, I got some appearance, different, the word again. The word that I can't remember last time. But yeah, I got new things. Cosmetics, yes, that word. Yeah, the original stuff was... It did its job, but I wanted something a little more. Apparently the newest cosmetic set has a lot of bones in it. I can now have my armor cleaned. Shiny.
Everyone ready to go? I know I am.
Yeah, so we got a problem.
When you say problem, you don't mean...
We need to talk. Well, that's ominous.
The Dominion forces are converging on the Heart of Rage. The Monitor is making his move, even if it costs him an entire army. You're out of time. I need a solution.
I got the seals ready, but they don't work.
Explain.
Everything is a spec, but
Oops.
they don't activate, and hell, I know why. Something's missing from the design.
There is no time for this. I am 2 seconds away from sending every Sentinel in the fort after the Monitor.
You can't send them. You know what happened to the freelancers. It'll be a bloodbath.
Their sacrifice could save everyone else. We are all dead if the Monitor succeeds in weaponizing the cenotaph.
Their deaths won't stop the Monitor. You know that.
Too many lives are at stake for me to do nothing and just hope that the three of you get your shit together.
Just hold them back a little longer. I'll get the seals to work if it kills me.
You'd better.
They can race the Monitor through the storm and win, but the Sentinels will still fail. They have no training with Shaper relics, no knowledge of the cenotaph. We do. We've spent years on this. We're the only ones that can end this cataclysm, and you know it. Give us time.
Look, you two called me for help. I could have left you at Princess Zim's court. Don't make me regret that. Now, the lives of everyone in the fort and all of Anthem are hanging by a thread. You have until the transport striders arrive. Get it done.
What is she talking about? What call?
Mine.
Corvus didn't track you down. You contacted them.
We were getting so close to the Anthem. And once we'd finished Sim's job, we'd need a freelancer.
I am a freelancer.
No, you're not, Halleck. Not anymore. You and your damn pride. You were never going to admit you couldn't run a javelin anymore. Or ask for help. For 2 years you promised we'd go back into the Heart of Rage. 2 years. And every day, wait a little longer because you had to do everything yourself. And if you couldn't, nobody could.
You think I can do it? You so damn sure?
I know you can't.
Both of you, stop. We don't have time to waste fighting each other.
Big mad scene.
Get out of my way.
Alec, wait.
He has to face reality.
I'm not getting into this.
He's probably gone to work on his armor. Just bring him back and we'll take another look at the seals. I shouldn't have said that.
Old lady not here. Right.
Faye, I'm at the Enclave. No sign of Halleck.
Catch him before he does something stupid.
I'll ask around. Lucky Jack, you seen Halleck?
Yeah, and he looked pissed. Said something about running out of time and that he was gonna talk to Commander Vool.
Faye, you hear that? I'm on my way to Vool.
Why is Halleck talking to the Sentinels?
He's up to something.
Ugh.
Where is Commander Vool? Huh.
Commander Vool?
Freelancer.
Did Halleck drop by?
He did. His mood was worse than usual, if that's possible.
What did he want?
The timetable. How long before our striders arrive?
Did he say why?
He said he missed something back at the Fortress of Dawn. I assumed you were going with him?
Right.
He was in a hurry to get there. Hopefully this isn't something the Sentinels will need to clean up.
We're taking care of it. Faye.
I heard. Listen, someone just saw Halleck leaving the fort.
How?
In his javelin. Damn him. The Fortress of Dawn? By himself?
Not for long. I'm going after him.
Well, let's go mop up the mess of the grumpy old man.
I'm heading out now, Faye.
What's the plan?
Find Halleck, yell a bit, then wring his neck.
Oh, so a good plan.
Nice and simple.
Just don't be too hard on him.
You were.
And I already regret it. If those were the last words I ever speak to him, I can't raise him. He's not responding.
I'll get him back.
Hello, freelancers. Well, only one in particular. Oh, miss having me in your ear, did you?
What the hell do you want?
Ooh, and Faye, too. How quickly I've been replaced.
Answer her question. What the hell do you want?
I'm still working that out. What matters now is you're headed for trouble.
Do you know where I'm?
The Dominion aren't fooling around. You've gone from a minor nuisance to a serious impediment. They'd like you to stop. Breathing, that is. Once and for all.
That's not negotiable.
They aren't asking. Halleck's in over his head. They're gonna ambush him, take him off the map.
What?
Why are you telling us this?
I don't know. Nostalgic, maybe? For simpler times?
You mean when you weren't a complete traitor?
Now that stings. Sure, I might have made a few risky career moves, but look, I'm not a monster. Just watch your back. Bye now.
What a bastard.
Fortress.
Any sign of Halleck?
Pretty quiet. Nothing so far. I'll look around.
Not loving the idea of being back here.
What could go wrong?
here's the thing. Yeah, man.
Watch it. They were waiting for you.
Yeah, place is full of elites. Not good for me.
You good? Not seeing any more.
Alec must have holed up inside. I'll go check. Think the Dominion fixed all the equipment we broke on the way in?
Let's hope not. There's no way Halleck could make it through that gauntlet alone.
Alec! Over here. You almost got yourself killed. Why didn't you call me? Although, this looks pretty impressive.
Yep, Papa. Every single time.
It was Owen.
Owen?
Yeah. That two-faced bastard came out of nowhere. He's a crap pilot, but that javelin is something else. Oh, I got a few, but not enough. You know, freelancer is all I ever wanted to be. It's all I do. I got no family. Poured every bit of me into being the best. Chasing my dream of the Legion of Dawn. Read their stories so much I can recite them from memory.
Yeah, me too. You know why? You taught me. Taught most of us.
I don't want to be a teacher.
How? This isn't about you. Being a freelancer is about the team. You showed me that.
Yeah. Well, look who's back. Here's that two-faced bastard now.
Owen, you've got a lot of nerve.
It's strange seeing me pilot this javelin. You never recognized my unique talents.
Oh, and the Monitor did?
Yes, he did, actually.
I heard that didn't really work out.
No. But for a while, it was brilliant. The Dawn Shield came up. I was magnificent. You should have seen me. Then, of course, it didn't hold. Seems it needs her signet, but I suspect that you know that already. So naturally, disaster, retreat, failure,
What the hell
any
happened to
case-
Owen's face? Oh.
My punishment. The Dominion and I have since parted ways.
Well, I think you learned your lesson.
Oh. And I think you are very lucky I was there to save your ass. It seems your legendary capabilities were oversold. Just a touch. Hold on a second. You built your own dawn shield. Faye must have pulled the blueprints from the fortress. That's very clever. So you are still heading to the cenotaph, but why haven't... It doesn't work. Does it? No, it doesn't work. Not even with her signet. Oh dear, how very upsetting.
Okay, playtime's over. Give us the general...
No. This belongs to me now.
Oh, and I swear to God.
This doesn't concern you. We need to talk.
Go get the Strider. I'll see you back in Tarsus. Two-faced bastard. We were partners. Even friends. If you hadn't just saved Halleck's life,
I've heard it. The Anthem, I've heard it too. I understand how it can drive a person to do terrible things.
Okay.
I watched the Monitor hear it again. He's become crazed. He's got this machine, this weapon. And he's gonna get it to the Cenotaph any way he can, even if that means dragging it across a bridge of his own dead soldiers.
Okay. Thanks for the heads up.
I'm sorry. I know I don't deserve your forgiveness. But I'm hoping I can make amends. Maybe even save your life. Here. Take this, my friend. I mean, I'm sure you probably would have worked it out eventually, but there's no time, is there? I mean, just get Faye to reverse engineer it, fix your shield, build a whole load, blah, blah, blah.
Where are you gonna go?
I'm not really sure, to be honest.
Little
east,
doggy.
west, you know.
Little doggy.
Again,
There
I
is
am
nobody
sorry.
there.
You said.
Yeah, not just for that. I'm sensing a whole lot of
Blaze.
Dominion Furies heading this way right
Don't
now.
argue.
Ooh, yeah, they seem particularly nasty. You should be fine, though. Good luck, hero!
Child.
You son of a bitch. Hey, what is this?
Sorry, Owen wasn't kidding. A Fury.
Oh,
top of the line
hello.
Dominion. But you're a top of the line freelancer, right?
Gotta find out.
More of them coming in.
Guess we really pissed someone off, huh?
You should be flattered.
Right. Every bullet's a compliment.
Just hit him with all the biggest stuff that you've got right away, and it usually does the trick.
There, you got them. You survived a Fury.
Well, don't sound so surprised. Hey, we've got bigger problems out here. Halleck? I didn't get very far. I'm outside. You need to see this.
suppression everywhere. I can manage short hops, but just save yourself.
No, it's all or nothing, Alec. I'm dead weight, kid. You're dead wrong. You worry about those suppression machines, I'll carve a path.
Oh, okay. What the hell? We're going out with a bang.
Faye, we're not gonna last long out here.
You'll need an extraction.
Hoping you can work a miracle.
I'm on it. Hang tight.
Fingernails.
Oh boy.
White knuckle time.
Nothing to it. I once fought off 3 dozen outlaws that trapped me in a canyon.
How'd you survive?
Just crap. I've got trouble. Back in a sec.
Sure, leave me hanging.
It's an awful time for my aim to turn to shit. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
You did it.
Sure, they're just getting started. Faye, how's that miracle coming?
You just worry about the fight. I'll find a way to get you out of there.
Alec, how's it coming?
Just focus on the fight. I'll get this suppression thing sorted.
You know, I kind of have to worry about both.
No, you don't. That's what I was going to tell you. Trust your team. Do your part, we'll do ours. Everyone wins. When I was trapped in that canyon, I covered the north side, my buddy covered the south. And you know what? He never looked south.
Dominion really made it this time.
Use your geography. Find the cover. An ambush works both ways. Don't ever retreat. If you do, you're dead. It's gonna be forward momentum. Put them on their heels.
Be easier if I could fly.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Looks like this flight suppression has a backup in place. I can't do anything until we take that out.
Freelancer, there's a generator nearby. That might solve it.
Worth a try. I'm on it. Alec, I'm trying to disable the generator now. Hang tight.
Yeah, sure. I got nowhere else to hang.
this is going much better than I thought it would. I don't really understand why I have to just stand here.
You're not exactly a patient guy, Alec.
Off duty maybe, but in the line of fire, you gotta stay in the moment. Start losing focus and you'll miss the bullet coming straight at you.
Okay, Alec, it's down.
Let me see now. Stupid Dominion technology. All the wires are red.
There, you're clear. You can move ahead.
I'll do you one better. You can fly there.
It's down. Get it.
Was there a doubt?
I'll do you one better. The miracle's on its way. The trader owes me a favor. He's though burning his strider to you. He'll meet you on the other side of the bridge.
This is Roland Hendricks coming in hot for a pickup. Who needs a ride?
Roland, we're headed your way.
Going to have to park it near... Oh, shit! What was that? We've got Dominion incoming. Get to him, kid. I'll be right behind you.
Get moving, Alec.
Letting you distract them. Draw off some fire.
Thanks a lot.
Tactics, kid. It's how you win.
How so?
Truth is, I needed you to want to save me. Get you fired up.
So the whole dead weight thing?
Freelancers never give up. A good leader knows what motivates their people. My buddy in that canyon, he'd ask me how things looked my way to the north. I kept telling him it's all good. I was lying my ass off getting hammered by outlaws, but it kept my buddy going. So, how's it going, kid?
It's all good.
Now you're learning. Not liking the looks of this. Strider isn't gonna hold up for long.
Hang in there, Roland. Long story.
Yeah? Maybe I don't want to know. Hey, no rush or anything? I need that turrets.
Yeah, they're just bloody coming forever, aren't they?
You're gonna owe me a favor now. Big time.
Sure. Just get everyone out alive.
Oh, come on! I just gave this thing a new coat of paint. That's a dead I'm never getting out.
There we are. Oh, damn! A fury! Watch yourself.
Yeah, man, just a little more. Seriously, my aim. Okay, so I've got to kill the viewer to make the rest of them retreat, I guess. And there you are.
I'm with you.
Oh, that supply of enemies soon dried up.
I don't see any more Dominion.
What are we waiting around for? They'll be back. Let's go.
All the items. With a bit of luck, I'll have hit level 20 with that. Yes! Thank you, Papa. That got a little tense in a couple of places. It makes you play through practically the entire mission again if you die, and I really don't want to do that. Especially not when I've got somewhere to be in about 15 minutes. Oh, Lord. But we have found... Well, it's stronger gear. It is stronger gear. It's not my preferred stuff, but it is stronger. With a bit of luck, I might start finding purples. I don't even know if there are any purple drops yet, but I'm assuming there are since we've gone for the usual colour scheme. Or I could always spaff all my coins and just buy all the legendaries, but that feels a little like cheating considering how strong my little missile is. Right, we are back in Fort Tarsis, and thus marks the end of the stream. Thank you everyone for tuning in for this quite niche game, I will admit. I hope I've adequately wasted all your time. And please do consider subscribing to our Discord or our Twitch channel, as there are we have quite a number of little streamers who all party together. And our Twitch channel dedicates itself mostly to challenge runs and Dark Souls, so if that's something that you might be interested in, please do call there. And you might actually meet our boss, the Ginger Wolf Man himself, who should have been modding the first hour of this stream, the lazy bastard. Oh, Discord link. I think it is listed under our channel. I'm just going to take a look. It is not. Oh, for the love of Pete. See, this is why I need a mod on streams. Okay, I promise we have a Discord, but I'm not going to be able to get the link to you because my phone is foot. Ginge, you lazy bastard. Discord link. Biatch. Well, anyway, Papa, that's my boss while I'm doing this. There we go, he finally did a thing. Is there any way we can have a permanent link to our Discord on the channel description as well? Very glad to have you with us, Papa. Now, I will be on Discord again at some point around midday tomorrow. My phone is slightly broken. It won't charge. Something to do with moisture in the port, bloody, blah, 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 blah. And anyway, it will be fixed, but, you know, problems for now. I'm never going to ask nicely, Ginge. Never. I would rather die. Anyway, hate to love you and leave you, but I have a wild Nico to pick up, who is another one of our streamers. Thank you once again for joining. Right, I'm off, because I also need a piss.